News, a service up, Progressive Windows and Doors. New surgical opportunities coming to Weatherford Hospital. That's the big story for 7:30. I'm John Matthews. Healthcare funding awarded SWOSU is set to enhance surgical operations at Weatherford Regional Hospital. Kyra Huckabee has more.
Southwestern Oklahoma State University has been awarded nearly $4 million in grant funding through the Rural Health Transformation Program. Plans for the funding will benefit students at the university as well as Weatherford Regional Hospital, says Chief Executive Officer Darren Farrell.
As part of this grant, they are purchasing a surgical robotic system for Weatherford Regional Hospital. So not only does that help us train our staff and new students and all of that with this new technology, but it allows Weatherford Regional Hospital to recruit more surgeons in the future.
Farrell highlights how robotic surgery also benefits patients.
It's basically allowing the surgery to be done with much smaller instruments. The surgeon's hands are on the robot controls, so you have smaller incisions, there's less bleeding, there's less healing time. They're able to do a surgery with a whole lot less involvement using robotic instruments. We are thrilled about this opportunity. We could not have done this without Southwestern Oklahoma State University. We're extremely fortunate to have this gift as well as the partnership that will continue to get stronger and stronger.
Farrell says the robotic surgical equipment is fully guided by trained surgeons for enhanced precision during operations. I'm Kyra Huckabee for Right Radio News.
Thank you, Kyra. To celebrate 100 years of the Custer County Fair, a booking contract has been approved for musical artist Jordan Rayner to perform at the fair this fall. Custer County commissioners approved the contract during a meeting held Monday. District 2 Commissioner Bruce Walker discussed the contract cost, which also has a deposit of about $2,800.
That's just $5,700. Now, the concert will cost more than that because we're hiring another company to do sound and lighting.
Additionally, an anonymous donation of $5,000 was presented during Monday's meeting, which will go towards the cost of the concert. The county fair will be held September 9th through the 12th. With recent overlay work along Broadway Street in Weatherford, Mayor Mike Brown shares upcoming roadwork projects in the city.
I've been doing a lot this summer. They'll finish up Broadway. They have to leave town for a while, but come back, and we may end up going ahead and do the on north on Lyle Road through Raider Park. We've had a schedule for this year, but we're getting ready to get the new sidewalk out there too. It's an over $2 million project, so we're kind of trying to coordinate that.
Brown says the city budgets up to $2 million annually for overlay work on city streets. We'll have more news coming up next.
Progressive Windows and Doors.
Hi, Jeremy here. Although most windows appear to be equal, there are differences in their performance and function that can greatly impact how they protect you and your home. We have engineered our windows to keep out the harshest of elements while maintaining ease of operation. To see for yourself, come visit our plant and showroom. We are located just 2 miles south and 2 miles east of Fairview on the Isabella Blacktop.
German engineered, Oklahoma built.
Asphalt overlay work will soon begin in the city of Thomas, says District 2 Custer County Commissioner Bruce Walker.
We've also got a grant project in Thomas that the grant was awarded through ODOT, and they're going to be starting on that. A mile of asphalt overlay on North Street in Thomas. That's going to happen pretty quickly. Yeah, it's a lot of exciting things going on.
Additionally, Walker says he plans for crews to do road work on some streets in Thomas later this year. We're less than a month away from runoff elections in the state. Republican voters will decide the nominee for governor between Mike Mazzei and Gentner Drummond. Mazzei talks about his plan regarding property taxes.
In most counties, property tax collections from seniors 65 and older only account for 10% of total county collections. Most counties have seen property tax collections coming in at 4 to 7% increases per year. When we phase property taxes for seniors out, say in the urban counties over 3 years and the rural counties over 6 years, there will still be a net gain in annual property taxes of 2 to 4%.
The winner of the Republican runoff will face Democratic gubernatorial nominee Cindy Munson. Clinton Mayor David Barong recently spoke about the Clinton Regional Hospital, saying the facility is stable.
Our emergency room setting is par excellence. There are different testings that are available at our hospital. What I think the challenge is, it's a 100,000 square foot facility. And under our rural emergency designation, we have to rethink surgeries and whatnot where people could stay for lengths of time. Now we're under a outpatient type thing. So leasing different sections of the hospital out, like memory care or physical therapy or step down units and a variety of things like that.
Barong says he believes the hospital can be profitable in the future. He says the accounting format at the facility is beneficial for officials as they can closely monitor finances. Here's state news with the Radio Oklahoma Network.
News from the Radio Oklahoma News Network. I'm Ann Roberts. IMSA's medical heat alert is still in place as medics continue to respond to heat-related illness calls. The fourth alert was issued last Monday. IMSA responded to 12 calls over the weekend, and since July 1st, IMSA has responded to 104 heat-related calls in Oklahoma City and transported 71 patients to local hospitals. IMSA says one of the most important steps to take in this heat is to pre-hydrate with water or electrolyte replacement drinks several hours before heading out into the heat. Police arrested a Tulsa nurse after DNA evidence linked him to an alleged sexual assault involving a hospital patient. 54-year-old James Edward Beaver was also identified by the victim and is suspected in another reported sexual assault. Authorities are asking additional possible victims to notify the Tulsa Police Department's Special Victims Unit. From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts.
News at 7:30 is service of Progressive Windows and Doors. Coming up next, we'll look at local funeral services after word from Lee Hometown Funeral Home.
Lee Hometown Funeral Home of Clinton is here for you, offering local, compassionate service with true hometown values. Did you know all veterans receive 15% off any service? And if you've already made arrangements elsewhere, we honor and accept all prepaid funerals and cremations from any other funeral home. At Lee Hometown Funeral Home, you can trust that your wishes will be honored by the people you know and trust. Come to Lee Hometown Funeral Home, where the Lee family tradition continues.
A memorial service for 72-year-old Brenda Susan Donley will be held Wednesday at 11 o'clock at the Chapel of Lockstone Funeral Home in Weatherford. She worked with her husband at his law firm. Today's funeral notice is a service of Brandon Lee at Lee Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton.